And one from the older men says to me, "Cry not, look, the Lion from the tribe of Judah, the root of David, conquered to open the small book and its 7 seals." And I saw in the middle of the throne and of the 4 living ones, and in the middle of the older men, a lamb having stood as having been slaughtered, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, that are the 7 spirits of the God, having been delegated into all the earth. And he went and received from the right of the one sitting on the throne. And when he took the small book, the 4 living ones and the 24 older men fell before the Lamb, each having a harp and gold bowls full of incense, that are the prayers of the holy ones. And they sing a new song, saying, "Worthy are you to take the small book and to open its seals, because you were slaughtered and bought to the God in your blood from every tribe and tongue and people and nation. And you made them a kingdom and priests to our God, and they will be kings on the earth." And I saw also, I heard the sound of many messengers encircle of the throne and of the living ones and of the older men, and the number of them was 10,000s of 10,000s and thousands of thousands, saying in a great sound, "Worthy is the Lamb, the one having been slaughtered, to take the power and riches and wisdom and strength and value and splendor and good word." And all creation which is in the heaven and on the earth and underneath the earth and on the sea and all that is in them, I heard saying, "To the one sitting on the throne and to the Lamb, the good word and the value and the splendor and the strength, and to the ages of the ages." And the 4 living ones were saying, "Amen." And the older men fell and worshiped. And I saw when the Lamb opened one from the 7 seals, and I heard one from the 4 living ones saying as the sound of thunder, "Come!" And I saw and look a white horse, and the one sitting on it having a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out conquering, and that he might conquer. And when he opened the seal, the 2nd, I heard the 2nd living one saying, "Come!" And another horse, red, went out, and to the one sitting on it was given to him to take the peace from the earth, and that they will slaughter one another. And a great sword was given to him. And when he opened the seal, the 3rd, I heard the 3rd living one saying, "Come!" And I saw and look a black horse, and the one sitting on it having a yoke in his hand, and I heard his sound in the middle of the 4 living ones saying, "A koinix of wheat a denarius, and 3 koinixes of barley a denarius, and the oil and the wine you might not wrong." And when he opened the seal, the 4th, I heard sound of the 4th living one saying, "Come!" And I saw and look a green horse, and the one sitting upon it, his name the Death, and Hades was following with him. And authority was given to them on the 4th of the earth to kill in sword and in famine and in death, and by the wild animals of the earth. And when he opened the 5th seal, I saw underneath the sacrifice place the souls of the ones having been slaughtered on account of the word of the God and on account of the testimony which they had. And they shouted in a great sound, saying, "Until when, holy and true absolute ruler, will not you judge and bring outright our blood from the ones residing on the earth?" And to each of them was given a long white robe, and it was said to them that they will rest still a small time until might be filled both their co-slaves and their brothers, the ones about to be killed as also themselves. And I saw when he opened the seal, the 6th, and there came a great shake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the whole moon became as blood. And the stars of the heaven fell into the earth as a fig tree being shaken by a great wind throws its unripe ones. And the heaven was separated off as a small book being rolled, and every hill and island were moved from their places. And the kings of the earth and the great ones and the rulers of 1,000 and the rich and the strong and every slave and free one hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the hills. And they say to the hills and to the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of the one sitting on the throne and from the anger of the Lamb, because the great day of their anger came, and who is able to stand? After this I saw 4 messengers having stood on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. The wind might not blow on the earth, neither on the sea, nor in every tree. And I saw another messenger coming up from east of the sun, having the seal of the living God. And he shouted in a great sound to the 4 messengers to whom it was given to wrong the earth and the sea, saying, do not wrong the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, until we might seal the slaves of our God on their foreheads. And I heard the number of the ones having been sealed, 144,000 having been sealed from every tribe of the sons of Israel. From tribe of Judah, 12,000 having been sealed. From tribe of Reuben, 12,000. From tribe of Gad, 12,000. From tribe of Asher, 12,000. From tribe of Nephthalim, 12,000. From tribe of Manasseh, 12,000. From tribe of Simeon, 12,000. From tribe of Levi, 12,000. From tribe of Issachar, 12,000. From tribe of Zebulun, 12,000. From tribe of Joseph, 12,000. From tribe of Benjamin, 12,000 having been sealed. After these things I saw and look a large crowd which no one was able to number, from all nations and tribes and peoples and tongues, having stood before the throne and before the Lamb, having thrown around themselves long white robes and with palms in their hands. And they shout in a great sound, saying, the deliverance is to our God, the one sitting on the throne, and to the Lamb. And all the messengers had stood in circle of the throne, and the older men and the 4 living ones, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshipped the God, saying, Amen. The good word and the splendor and the wisdom and the good favor and the value and the power and the strength to our God into the ages of the ages. Amen. And one from the older men answered, saying to me, these, the ones having thrown around themselves the long white robes, who are they, and from where did they come? I said to him, my master, you know. And he said to me, these are the ones coming from the great affliction, and they washed their long robes and whitened them in the blood of the Lamb. Because of this, they are before the throne of the God, and they serve him day and night in his temple, and the one sitting on the throne will tend among them. They will not hunger still, neither will they thirst still, and even though the sun might fall on them, but not ever burn, because the Lamb in the center of the throne will shepherd them and will guide them on springs of waters of life, and the God will wipe off every tear from their eyes.